Gotta love first show back technical difficulties, right? Let's get it going.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And what is going on, guys? You are listening to the Realest podcast. I'm Blake Carter, and we're back. It's just me. Nobody else is here. I'm joking. Joined by Kyle and Andrew as always. And after I guess you could say a pretty long 2 weeks, we're back. Finally. Better than ever. Alright, guys, this is it. We're going to be leaving now. It was a good show.
Alright, great show. Bye. Everybody, did you see it?
No, but how have you guys been? I really haven't talked to you guys in 2 weeks. I think, anyone listening hasn't heard from you guys in 2 weeks either, so how have you guys been?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I've been pretty good, a few things going on, but I'm definitely glad to be back. We haven't talked about wrestling in a hot minute, missed a few things, but tonight's show, I'm excited.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I've been, brainwashed by the Cruiserweight Classic. That has been some of the best stuff I've ever seen in a long time. Kota Ibushi and Cedric Alexander tore the house down. That is my favorite match from this point forward. I was blown away. If you guys have not seen it, go watch it.
Yeah, Ibushi actually turned down a deal, full-time deal.
I know. He wants to do some part-time stuff.
So, I have to catch up on the Cruiserweight. I've missed 2 episodes, so it's something I can actually, binge watch. I am caught up on NXT, so I do know what's going on. And if anyone is listening that does not know what is going on and what is all this I'm talking about, why I'm not caught up, I'm not at home. I'm actually in Oregon right now. So as of right now, it's kind of weird, and I kind of took a couple days off just to give myself a little bit of more of a week, basically just to enjoy myself and to chill. A really hyped, looking at this whole weekend is better than WrestleMania. It's sad. NXT Takeover Dallas was a great event, or pay-per-view, as some people want to say. That card was stacked, but every card we've had has been better and better and better. Everyone.
Mm-hmm. And it just goes down to good booking. And that's something that NXT has done very well with over the past 2 years, is just straight up good booking. There's never a bad match on the card. Even the ones that we think are going to be bad turn out to be spectacular.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do know, I know nobody in the chat has said this, but if anyone does hear me and I do sound bad, I know. I do not have my microphone. I did not bring that with me. I did not want to risk breaking that. But back to, topic. Yeah, WrestleMania, like I said, I went. I really didn't enjoy it. As crazy as that sounds, someone is like, you went to WrestleMania and you're telling me you did not like it. Yes, I am saying that. I think SummerSlam as a whole, card-wise, is 10 times better than WrestleMania.
Yeah, definitely. Tomorrow's card is definitely going to be it's going to be insane. I'm excited for tomorrow, too, and tomorrow's show also. It's going to be off the hook. It's going to be great.
Yeah, that one's going to be a 4-hour show. That's another crazy thing. It's going to be 4 hours.
That'll be a while on, man.
What's going on, Colby? So, let's get into some of our predictions. I'm as crazy as it sounds, I am going to try to make this a quicker show than normal, because I am wanting to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to put it during the pre-show. I do enjoy watching those, as crazy as that sounds. But what do you guys, match 1 of the night, man? What's the new girl's name? I can't remember her name. Ember Moon. Have you seen her? Yeah. She actually looks bad to the bone.
She does. She looks like a Mortal Kombat character, honestly. If
That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
She looks like Melina from Mortal Kombat.
That's fine with me. So
Billy Kay also. Billy Kay, I've been really impressed.
Flash forward 3 weeks. I'm really liking Billy Kay.
She's grown up, man. I know. I didn't expect that. I thought like all of them leaving, it was going to be the NXT Women's Division was going to be rough. But even on the past NXT that we saw, like that 6-woman tag match. I mean, we're seeing that there's a lot of great talent that are being started to build up, especially like Billy Kay. She could definitely be one of the women to lead this NXT division. I'm definitely seeing it now. I'm very impressed with her.
she's gonna lose tonight.
Well, yeah, but still, it's going to be a great match.
She will not win tonight. Can guarantee it.
Oh no, because Ember Moon's debuting.
Ember Moon's gonna dominate.
Of course. Oh yeah.
I
Dominate.
think
really
it kind of sucks for
Nate.
her character because she's been running roughshod through all the talent she's been facing lately.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing that Triple H has said very, very often. And my microphone is like super loud, and I understand, and I apologize. I have to adjust all of these still. So bear with us. I understand that the microphone is pretty decently loud. Give me a second. There's that.
You're fine, man. I mean,
You're a
this
little bit
match,
better
I mean,
there.
yeah, like I said, even though Billy Kay is going to lose this match, it's still going to be a great match because Billy Kay is going to put up a hell of a fight, and it's really going to be a great debut. It's not just going to be like 100% being jobbed. It's really going to be a great match.
I think that's a lot better. What do you guys say? What do you guys think? Is this better?
So you're low now.
Low. Gotta love it.
You're coming through clear, but you're a little bit low now.
How does it sound now? Too
Now
loud.
you're loud.
Right there. Is that it? Is that the spot?
Nope, you're still loud.
Still loud? Man.
Still loud.
Is that the spot?
A little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's good.
A little bit
That's
better.
I love doing this during a live show. Is this better?
Yes. Yes. You're no longer
Good
making
stuff.
my ears bleed. Yes.
Good. No, I actually just like recently like went into the show and I was like, oh, I wonder how I sound, and then I was like, "Brrr," I was like, oh, good lord, I'm loud.
Right.
I apologize to everyone that is listening. That was bad, and I understand. But one thing that Triple H says is, you know, like with Kevin Owens leaving and all these other people leaving, people were always like, oh, you know, this isn't going to be good. So and so is going to leave, and it's going to be bad. And you know, how are they going to recover? And they're able to recover every single time. So
Yeah, exactly. Like especially another guy like Finn Balor leaving too. That was definitely a big hit, but they're recovering perfectly fine. They keep going in motion, and it's completely fine. A lot of people worried about that too. Like I said, him leaving was going to be a big hit, but I mean, it's working fine. They're doing completely fine. That we have an amazing main event tonight that I'm more excited for than a lot of matches, like even tomorrow on the main card.
absolutely. Are we not? Is it not working?
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, it is kind of awkward, isn't it? We're live again, though.
All right. We're back.
At least I think. I'm trying to figure this out with my phone. This is actually, for like a prediction show, this has been eventful.
Having more
Definitely
drama than the
eventful.
actual show.
I can already tell. No, but so we all agree that Billy Kay will win this match.
Or we'll lose this match, yeah.
Billy Kay. Yeah, dude.
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
show
definitely
us,
gonna take
can you
this
show
one
us the matches?
and
Can you
look
show us
strong.
the actual show, please? No, we will not show you the actual show because I do not want to be copyrighted and I do not want to have the channel get shut down. Go look for. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
try
that'd
to
be
do that because I
unfortunate.
can get in trouble for doing that.
Dude, you can go get the show for $9.99 at the WWE Network. Like, No, I'm sorry. I
Did you
seem like
say
I always
$9.99?
dude $9.99. No, like I seem like
Wow, what a low.
I'm like the professional WWE spokesperson here. Like every time there's something going on, oh, go to the Cruiserweight Classic. Oh, go to the WWE Network. It's only $9.99. Like I feel like I should be getting some praise over here. You know, like now talk about the merchandise. Yeah, go to the shop.com. I got this awesome American Alpha T-shirt. Like well, I feel like I should be getting a commission here.
Well, let's
No,
talk.
but seriously, the WWE Network is the easiest thing to get. Like I said, it's only $10, $9.99, and you get everything. You get every single pay per view. You get every single NXT special. The Cruiserweight Classic. It's the best bargain you can ever hope for. I mean, considering when you go to SummerSlam on demand, it's like $60. Would you rather pay $60 for SummerSlam or $9.99 a month pay per view every single month? It's a no brainer.
Is it a no-brainer?
It seriously is a no-brainer.
Well, let's talk about the Revival versus Gargano and Ciampa, Tomas Ciampa, huh? Shall we?
They're extremely technical as well. It's I cannot wait for this. Is another match on the card. I mean, like I said, this entire card is so great and eventful, but there's only a few that are gonna be pure wrestling, and this is definitely one of them, and it's gonna be amazing.
The only match where there is somebody who is not undefeated, to my knowledge.
Yeah, that's actually well.
Think
is it
about
really?
that.
Gargano and Ciampa lost to American Alpha.
Yeah, that's true. Wow.
Yeah,
That's,
they're the only. This is the only match on the card where there is somebody who is not who is not undefeated. Because you got
that's crazy.
Shinsuke Nakamura is undefeated. You have technically Amber Mood is undefeated. She has yet to win either. No Way Jose is undefeated. Bobby Roode and Andrade are both undefeated. Bobby Roode yet to have his first televised match. So I mean, you look at the card, like somebody's gonna lose. Asuka undefeated. So it's kind of like somebody's. There's going to be some people who are going to lose the undefeated streak. She has yet to be. But that's what this whole show is going to show you, that they're putting up a lot of people who have been successful, like Asuka, like Shinsuke Nakamura, and somebody's going to walk away with the loss today.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who, because it's. I mean, a lot of these matches. I mean, at least maybe not a lot, at least some of them could really go either way, and they're kind of hard to call. Especially like this when we're talking about the NXT Tag Team Championship match. This match, I want to say, it could really go either way, because we have the Revival, who are the strongest tag team on NXT right now. And then we have Gargano and Ciampa, who are a newer tag team kind of thing, but have done great things individually, especially in the Cruiserweight Classic, who could easily take this match and be new tag team champions. So this match could really almost go both ways.
Yeah, I think Gargano and Ciampa will win this. Reasons being because they have a lot of momentum behind them,
Really?
and the Revival is playing we're the top guys card. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Right.
What about you, Andrew?
It's funny because every single time we go live with a takeover show, I always bet against the Revival. Always do. It's just I always see the Revival not coming out on top, and I don't know. I mean, the Revival just won the titles again, but that is exactly what I said about American Alpha. They just won the titles. They ain't gonna drop it, and lo and behold, what happened? American Alpha dropped it. So you know what? Sorry, Revival. I'm gonna go with Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, and you know what? This is going to be the most hard week for me to make any predictions. I'm already being a betting man, saying that I'm going to go with 2 straight negative records. I don't see myself coming out of this unscathed like I have for the past 2 pay-per-views where I've stayed positive. I'm going to go back down with this one because the matches are too hard to call, and like this is one of them. It's like you got the Revival who just won the titles, and you have Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Both of them are going through like a huge push. And I just don't see Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa losing, because if they lose now, that kills their push. And there's so much that they can do with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano if they really wanted to. So I'm going to go with them.
Yeah, it's definitely a really hard match to call. I'm gonna say though, I mean, do you guys think Gargano and Ciampa? I really want to say Gargano and Ciampa as well, just because I'm huge fans of them. Like you said, they are running on a huge train of momentum right now. But I just think with the Revival, I mean, like you said, they just get the title, like, which doesn't mean much because we saw American Alpha just lose it. But I think, I mean, the Revival train that they've been going on, they haven't been like obviously on like a nonstop winning streak, but I mean, they have been looking like a dominant tag team, and we obviously see how the like Triple H and them obviously love this tag team because they're the first like two-time tag team champion, two-time champion I think at all. They're the first, and I think they're going to keep running with that train. So I think Revival's going to retain tonight and keep going with their dominance. And Gargano and Ciampa, yes, they're going to lose a little bit of momentum, but I think they can keep it going. Or worst case scenario, they go back to their singles careers, which could still be strong as well.
I think they need to stay as a tag team.
Yeah, tag team.
I do too. I think that too. I just think Revival's going to retain that tonight.
Do you think the Revival will retain?
Yeah, I think they're going to retain their titles.
All right, well, there you have it. You have 2 for Ciampa and Gargano, and then you have 1 for the Revival. Let's talk Bobby Roode and CN.
Oh man!
Bobby Roode.
Where do we start?
Bobby Roode. I don't even know. I've never
team.
even seen Bobby Roode wrestle. I'm so excited for this. But I don't like Andrade Cien. I've said that since day one. He's too arrogant. And it's funny too because I like the arrogant ones. I like Kevin Owens. I like Randy Orton when he first started. But like, there's something about Andrade Cien I just cannot stand. Whether it's his presentation, whether or not it's his character. He's undefeated. He's losing tonight. I'm sorry. Bobby Roode is going to make an impression. It's going to be glorious. I'm a fan of Bobby Roode. I haven't even seen him wrestle yet. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's the allure of Bobby
told
Roode.
you.
I saw his
told you.
promo. I saw his promo.
I think they need to stay as a
His
tag.
promo
you know.
alone. Yeah, anybody on NXT who saw that promo, if you don't even know Bobby Roode, you see him coming on for the first time, though, from his entrance music to the way he looks to the way he talks to everything he said on the promo, you could tell he's such a strong guy, and he commands presence. He could be the top guy within a week if you give him the chance, honestly. He could be in the main event right now, and he would put on a clinic. He would do it perfectly. That promo was amazing. I love how, like, the kind of heel he is. And forget him debuting where we say, okay, well, since you're debuting, you automatically have to win kind of thing. Put that aside, in a real thing where it's Bobby Roode against Andrade, Bobby Roode is going to look, I mean, it's going to be a great match, but Bobby Roode is going to look so strong. It's going to be an amazing match, and he's going to run through Andrade and just keep this heel-like character going, and it's going to be amazing. So Bobby Roode is definitely going to win this, and the match, I mean, it's going to be glorious. It's really just going to be glorious.
You know, if Andrade wins this match, I will be so pissed off because he has not been on
There will be
television.
so many people.
He's not been on television forever. Obviously, not a lot of people are behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Why
I
have
was
him
upset that he beat Ty Dillinger.
Oh, man.
That was kind of
Where's
expected.
Ty Dillinger? Where's Ty Dillinger, though?
I don't know
where is he? What happened to Ty Dillinger? Like,
I don't know. I'm upset.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's why I'm angry at Andrade, man. He got rid of Ty Dillinger,
Tyler
who should be on
Ty.
SmackDown over Mojo Rawley. Come on, people.
Oh, my God.
Mojo Rawley got drafted before Ty Dillinger. Okay,
You know,
I'm done with my rant. Let's
here's
keep
what's
going.
crazy, Andrew, is Kyle and I have been telling you, Bobby Roode. Mark our words, Bobby Roode. And you're like, oh, are you sure about that? And
He is going
Bobby
to tear
Roode.
the roof off the screws. Dude, tonight's going to be insane. Like, the crowd's going to eat him alive. They're going to be, like, they're going to love him. I don't care if he's a heel and he's supposed to be hated by everybody. He's going to get such a big pop tonight. As a heel, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. I think we all agree that Bobby Roode will win. I'm joking. Austin Aries versus No Way Jose. Jose's getting his first.
This is another one to heart.
Brooklyn. I still have not gotten behind No Way Jose. I think his character is still very dumb, and I think Austin Aries needs this win. You know, against Nakamura, he looked very, very good. You know, I think we all agreed that night that, you know, even though technically he got the loss, the way he wrestled that night was a win.
Oh, yeah. Well, we knew whoever was going to win that match was going to be in the title picture. And, like, as of right now, Austin Aries wasn't that person to beat in the title picture because Austin Aries going up against Samoa Joe. So, you know, When it comes to this match, though, I'm looking at it through like a business perspective. Austin Aries really deserves this win. No Way Jose, he's undefeated, but he's not really getting the response that NXT wants. He's a little bit better than Andrade Cien, in my opinion, but like the only thing I see going with No Way Jose is that he can be a good attraction for kids and for Monday Night Raw, but I'm just not buying it. Like the promos that he had leading up to it, I mean, Austin Aries is definitely like kept him afloat with his promos and getting him like over with the fans, I would say, in my opinion. But No Way Jose, I think he's still got a lot of learning to do. I still think he is going to get a little bit more chances, and it's thanks to this match. I think it's going to be a hard hit in competition. But I'm going to say the greatest man who ever lived is going to win. That's my call.
What about you, Tom? Or Kyle, sorry.
Tom.
Wow, dude. Okay. But
Introducing our new character, Tom.
Apparently.
Hello, my name is Tom.
Yeah, everything you said. Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, with you saying No Way Jose, it's that, yeah, the guy, I mean, we have seen him like have like a bit of a mean streak lately, but he's still the kind of guy that you see where he really just likes to have a good time, make the crowd laugh, have fun, that kind of thing. He's not really meant to be like the next NXT champion. He's not, that's just not where he's at, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing. That's just like the place he's at in the company. And especially compared to a guy like Austin Aries, who is easily main event material, NXT champ material, and top face of the company material. Just like this match is just like black and white seeing these two guys here. And Austin Aries, like you said, Blake, really needs this win because he hasn't, I don't think he's had even like a pay-per-view win at all yet. No, he had Baron Corbin he lost to.
He beat Baron Corbin.
All right, well, he did. Okay, he beat Baron Corbin, but it wasn't a good match. And then Shinsuke Nakamura, he lost in that, although he had a great showing. He needs, like, a defining win here, and I think this is what it'll be. He'll be able to beat No Way Jose, move on to some other, like, feud kind of thing, or even be in the title picture. I don't know. I would love to see him in the title picture after this, if it's possible, but Austin Aries definitely is going to win this. He needs this win. No Way Jose, yes, he's, like, more of a debuting kind of guy, but he could definitely recover from losing this, go on to having fun with the crowd, stuff like that, and Austin Aries can move on to bigger and better things.
Well, I think you said it best, too. He's not the guy. He's not the guy who's going to be going for the NXT Championship anytime soon. And if he is, he's not a shoo-in to win it. Let's face it.
Exactly.
But when you look at No Way Jose, he sort of reminds me of the type of character that Adam Rose was. You know what I'm saying? In terms of he's the party guy. He's the bottom line mid-carder. I just don't see him rising much above the mid-carder status.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing with him. And like I said, a guy like Austin Aries, especially compared to No Way Jose, Austin Aries easily will be on the main roster like within the next few months, NXT champion, top heel of the card, like top heel of the whole NXT, like that kind of thing, where No Way Jose is just not that. And that's okay, like I said, but it's just comparing these two guys, Austin Aries really needs this one.
Well, the thing I'm worried about when it comes to Austin Aries now is Austin Aries has a lot of talent. I've liked Austin Aries from day one. I don't think I've called a match against him since, I've been here with you guys and since he's debuted. But you look at somebody like Bobby Roode, and like I said, here it goes again. I have never been exposed to Bobby Roode up until his debut. But with guys like Bobby Roode on the card as also a heel, I kind of feel like it was better off if Austin Aries stayed as a face. Because I don't see Austin Aries getting over on somebody like Bobby Roode anytime soon. I don't know what you guys think about that, but
well, that's more
that's
of
a hard call to make because
that's a topic for another time, really.
yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's definitely a hard call to make between those two guys because I mean, it's hard to say like who would come over on who because they're both like heels at the moment. I don't know if we'll ever see it, but yeah, it's a hard call to make.
We got 30 minutes before the show starts, so okay. No Way Jose.
Still got plenty
Aries.
of time.
Austin Aries.
Andrew?
Greatest man who ever lived.
Same. All Austin Aries. So we get the second installment of Bayley versus Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
Does Bayley become the first time ever two-time NXT Women's Champion? Or does Asuka retain and then leaves us to question what is next for Bayley?
Yeah, this is another match that's kind of hard to call because it could really honestly go either way, especially with how we've seen in the coming weeks about how this feud has developed really and seeing Asuka come into more of a heel persona kind of thing. it's really hard to call this match.
Keep in mind that Asuka is undefeated as well.
Hmm. That's another thing.
I think there's a possibility that Bailey can win. Um, if Bailey does win, it would surprise me, but it wouldn't. I don't know. It wouldn't be like the Undertaker losing to Brock Lesnar surprise.
Well, I mean,
Right.
there's the thing you got to look out for is if Bailey wins, right? It'll be a surprise, yes, but it's kind of a nod to Bailey that tells us that Bailey's going to be with us for a while before she goes up onto the main roster, as opposed to if she loses, which is a good possibility tonight, that it's shades that she might actually make her debut on the main roster relatively soon.
Well, if Bailey does win, then we get another takeover versus Asuka and Bailey. But
Right.
if you want my opinion,
Which
and
I
this is
think
what
they're
I'm going
gonna
to
wanna
predict,
do
I think
that.
Asuka should win this match.
Hmm.
It's a tough call.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is because, I mean, I feel like it's a difficult match to call in terms of like looking at it all depends on what WWE Creative has in store for Bailey. Let's put a pin in it. I mean, that's really what it is, and we have no idea what Creative is going to do with them. So, I mean, if Asuka wins, is she going to stay a face or is she going to be a heel? That's what I want to know because she's acted a lot like a heel, and I don't know if that's just her being more like what you said with Dean Ambrose, Blake, about, oh, well, that's just her type of character. I've never been exposed to Asuka before this, so maybe this is the type of character she is, to where she's a face sometimes, but somewhere in the gray area. Or is she
It's more like
embracing a
arrogant or
heel
cocky.
status? Yeah, or is she just increasing a heel status? Because if she's becoming a heel, then I see Bailey winning only because we don't have any face people in NXT left. I mean, other than like Liv Morgan, So I mean,
We also don't have any heels left.
we got Billie Kay and we got Ember Moon, but it's too early for her to be a rough shot face. I don't see her doing too much just yet. So I mean, you got like one heel, one face.
Okay,
You know what
well,
I mean when it comes to NXT.
let's do this. Who wins this match?
What do you think, Andrew?
I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna say Bailey. I'm just saying because I know that I'm gonna be wrong no matter what I do with this. This is the one I know I'm clearly gonna get wrong no matter what I do. So Bailey.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm going to be wrong about this too, but I just think with how they've been developing this feud, I think they might want to keep it going longer. So I think Bailey's going to win this match, beat Asuka, and then we're going to see at the next takeover, we're going to see Asuka and Bailey 3, basically like how the Sasha and Bailey feud kind of thing we saw before, where it went for a while, they traded the titles kind of thing, and then we'll see a defining match at the next takeover. But yeah, I mean, I want to say Asuka's going to win here, but I just think Bailey's going to do it. I think Bailey wins.
I think Asuka will win this, retain. Bailey gets called up Monday Night Raw this Monday.
That's what I was thinking too. I was really thinking that, but I just think that they're going to want to run with this feud a little bit longer because they've been really adding some heat to it with the way they've been running it. So I just think Bailey's going to win it, and they're going to keep going with it for a little bit. And then Asuka, like the next takeover, will win, take her title back, and then Bailey be moved up.
Well, here we go. Main event of the night: Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh man, I don't want to call this one.
I'm just gonna put out my prediction
Great
here.
match.
I honestly think Samoa Joe will win this match.
I hope so.
Ooh.
He needs to. Shinsuke can take this loss and be okay with it. Samoa Joe needs to win this. He needs to keep running with his title, keep running, because he's being an amazing heel champion. They need to keep it going. Yes, I want to see more of this feud, and they could still do it, but we need to see Joe win tonight. He's got to have. He did it against Balor, but he needs another defining win. Another defining win will be against Shinsuke Nakamura. Let him keep
This
being
match
a
will be
dominant
match of the night.
Oh, easily, 100%.
Hands down.
It's going to be amazing. I can see it going for at least 30 minutes.
And for the first time since I've been watching NXT, I honestly think the main event can and will be the best match of the night.
Mm-hmm. I definitely think so too.
So what do you guys think?
This one, I mean, this match could really go either way. You could see Samoa Joe retain and keep his title, or you could see Shinsuke Nakamura keep going on this dominant spree he's been going on and take the title off of Joe. But I'm going to go with Joe winning this match. He retains. It keeps looking like a dominant monster. They could keep the feud going and have Nakamura somehow regain like being number one contender again, and they do this again. I don't know, but I do just think that Samoa Joe's going to win this match and keep being dominant.
Andrew?
Honestly, I still have yet to decide. I was leaning towards Shinsuke Nakamura, leading up to it, just because of how well they pushed him. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura, like I said, undefeated, yet to be stopped. It's kind of like they're pushing him on the fast track to the NXT Championship, but Samoa Joe hasn't been. Yeah, like what they did with Asuka, but I mean, like Samoa Joe hasn't been champion that long, and the NXT champions have had a habit of staying NXT champion for a long time. So I mean, it's such a hard call to make. You guys are thinking Joe, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already gonna shoot. I already said the next two pay-per-views. I'm gonna go in the negative, so I'm gonna be a complete rebel here, and I'm gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
He's definitely a good chance of winning. It's definitely possible. Like I said, they could be pushing him like Asuka, where they just go on like a complete undefeated streak, start beating people, become number one contender, and then take the title off whoever's the champion. It's definitely possible Shinsuke could win. It's a good chance. It's a hard match to call. It's gonna be an amazing match. So it could really go either way. This is like the hardest match on the card to predict.
Well, what about Joe? That's the thing, though. What happens to Joe? I mean, are they going to have a rematch? Is a main card or a main roster call up for Joe in the future for him right now? Like that's the big question.
I think it's way too early.
I mean,
he's already doing great things in NXT. He could easily have a longer career with it.
Absolutely, and that's a very good reason for Joe to win. But if Shinsuke Nakamura does win, he begs the question, like, what's going to happen with Samoa Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still think that Samoa Joe will win this. I think he needs this. I think he really does need it.
I kind of hope Samoa Joe wins because I like him as NXT champion.
Oh, I do too.
So I'm going to say Shinsuke Nakamura wins, but I hope Samoa Joe wins. So take that as you will.
Okay, well, yes, I am going to be ending the show, and it was a quicker show. I'm going to be grabbing food, getting ready for the show. Just as soon as NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2 ends, we will be live again. And yes, this was a shaky show. We're going to have to get used to it. I'm going to have to figure out some ways to fix all of this because this is a new computer I'm using, and it's also, it's not my home command center, so it's a little bit weird. But again, it is a shorter show, and for Kyle and Andrew, I'm Blake Carter. And until next time, until later tonight, peace out.